Hey Soul Warriors, so I was asked the other day about sacred geometry, which I think is a really interesting subject when we consider angelic numbers. How many times do you see angelic numbers through the day? And what does that have to do with sacred geometry? So when we look at it, we know that angels are a star seed being descendants, and the angels that we talk to, Raphael, Michael, Uriel, Ariel, all these angels that we connect and communicate with are our ancestors. It's just that some of them are at the level of archangel, and some of them are even higher, the seraphims, the thrones. So why is this so important to us? When we understand how the angels or our starseed ancestors connect with us, then we fully understand. So we see signs of feathers, coins, the usual, but more often than not, we'll see recurring numbers, as in numerology. So if you are going through your day and you're seeing 111 or 222, different recurring numbers, these are messages from our guides to interpret, to decode, and to understand the message that we are being sent that day. It's interesting, right? So when we see angels coming to us, we see them in orbs of light, and depending on what color that we're seeing. So if we're seeing an orb of light which is tinged with, say, blue, then that would be Archangel Michael. If it's tinged with purple, then we could be looking at Zadkiel, Jeremiel. We can also see these beautiful orbs which have this beautiful golden light to them, and that would be Gabriel. So Gabriel, we know, is an angel of messages, but not only Gabriel, because when we look at Metatron, who was Enoch in his life, and then when he passed over, he became Metatron, the keeper of the Akashic records, the keeper of everything knowledgeable. When we look at Metatron, we then are given Metatron's cube, which also then turns into sacred geometry, which then turns to the numbers that you are being given through the day. See, everything wildly connects. And when we understand the connection, it becomes so much simpler, so much easier. When we see these orbs of light, what they are Merkabahs spinning so fast, but they actually look like orbs. But in fact, they are Merkabahs. Look at the cornfields, the maize fields, the wheat fields at the moment, especially at this time of year. We get these wonderful and beautiful geometric patterns in them. And we have asked for centuries, like, how are these beautiful designs put into these fields, right? And some of them are so intricate. But now we know that we can actually decode these pictures, these symbols that we are being sent. And when we decode them in ones and zeros. We decode them in a mathematical language. So when we understand how to decode them, we can understand how to get the messages. There is still a lot of debate as to who are designing these crop circles. We really can't call them crop circles anymore because some of them are so intricate. But when we look at these crop designs, these crop circles, when we can encode them, we can receive the messages, and so many messages have been unraveled, and we understand them so much easier these days if people take the time to actually decode them, which is interesting because when we understand the encoding and the decoding of these crop circles, these messages that we're being given, then they come through, and to uncode them is through numbers, and we understand that the angels talk to us through numbers. So when we're looking at sacred geometry, it becomes so powerful, so that we understand it. We understand the numbers, we understand the patterns, we understand what we're being given, just us, in our simple daily lives. We don't need to understand the whole ones and zeros of encoding in our daily routine of lives. We just need to understand what the numbers are that the angels are giving to us. Sense? Absolutely. So then when you actually see these recurring numbers coming through to you through the day, you then can look up and understand the messages that your guides and your angels are giving to you. Your star-seeded ancestry is passing through to you. How amazing is that? Let me know in the comments below, what recurring numbers have you been seeing the most of lately? Because I would really love to know. Are you seeing multiples of ones, twos, sevens, eights? We all know that 8 is a huge number for financial abundance, and ones are you are about to step on your path. Sorry for the plane in the background. But when we understand these numbers, then we understand the message, then we can understand how to solve our problems. And if you're not getting recurring numbers, then ask for those recurring numbers and they will be given to you, and you will start to see them more and more. Yeah, let me know in the comments below which recurring numbers that you see most of all. Have a beautiful day. Mwah. Kisses on your face.